VTSV Auto, we out here in hurricane weather, getting it in, getting it done, working. Got some new video footage coming to you live. We told you this car needed a ton of work. The first video showed you the initial issue was getting the back quarters and the trunk lined up with the body, the rear body panel in the back that holds the latch. Now that we're happy with the location of that, the main issue why the customer came to us to replace this roof. He did have another roof that I think is probably about 70% good. So we could use that one and, you know, probably repair the areas that's bad on it and still be better than what we have now. But in order to do it, we would have to cut this roof off. We got to remove the glass. We got to remove all of the interior. All of the sparks and welding, you know, this stuff can catch on fire. So we have to remove the interior. As you seen earlier, we got all of the headliner, all of the body panels, the rear seat out. Red is finishing up the front seat now. Once we get that out, we should be good. We'll take the carpet out and, you know, get all of the stuff that could catch fire, clean it out, get all the trash and everything out of it, and then now we could start with the next phase of, you know, trying to remove this top. So a lot of work. You could see just how bad, you know, all of that rust and everything was on it as we were removing screws that held the visors as well as the rear panels. You know, rust was just falling out like dirt, you know. So definitely a bad product, you know, but we're gonna give it the VTSV Auto touch. So you guys stay tuned to a ton of work that needs to be done, but we definitely gonna give it our all here, you know. VTSV Auto, baby. So as you know, we have a horrible roof job, and Red said, you know what, I hate the roof so much, I'm gonna do the roof now. Okay, this is the structural support of the roof. As you can see, I telltale signs, Mr. Red drilled out every one. This is where your roof actually welds to the factory inner brace structure of the car when GM put it together. Those were the spot welds. These are the side panels that was drilled off. You know, this was the outer roof of that side. You know, what was cut off there. You know, a couple of the inner pieces, all of the drills that came out that you can see with all of those as well. 3 or 4 different pieces that made up, you know, this whole corner. Well, that had to be separated. Now you guys, if you follow our video, you already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna polish all of this metal, get all this surface rust off of it, treat it, whatever spots that have corrosion on it, Red's gonna do his thing and get the metal treated. You know, like some of this stuff right here is bad. Some of this probably is gonna be remade, you know, because you can see how thin it is here. But, you know, all of the stuff that's good, we're gonna salvage. Anything that we have to, you know, fabricate, we'll do that, and we'll bring it back like it was new. There's a ton of work that's going in this car, but I just got back from the gym and saw this, and I was so happy because I know we're in a forward progress motion.
VTSV Auto, what's going on, guys? All my Maryland fans in the background, what's happening? The old school logo. I'm in here hype, guys. I'm really feeling good. We got a lot of good work that's been done on the two-door hardtop that has been turned into a convertible, and then we're going to turn it back into a hardtop. We ain't done with it, but once we get to this point, we got the roof separated. We about to remove it outside, and then we can go finish up polishing and cleaning and fixing whatever little rot spots it got, you know. But I thought it was real, number one, anything that creates a degree of difficulty that's outside of the norm, I really like it. You know, body work is body work, metal work is metal work, but something like this, a complete roof replacement, it's a little bit, this is a different horse of a different color right here. So with this amount of work, I just want to highlight a couple things that stand out to me. I'm gonna also piggyback on Tampa Tony's 73 convertible right here that we did, the floor pan replacement. I just want to go over part selections. Like a lot of times, first and foremost, I'm glad I brought that up. On a second note, before we get back into this, I appreciate all you guys that support the channel. I get a lot of calls, you know, from people that kind of like, you know, give us a compliment, you know, for the knowledge that they learn from the channel. You know, I see a lot of people got the products that we talk about, but I want you guys, don't forget, we're authorized dealers of the products we're telling you about. The QA1 suspension, we have it in stock here. You can order it here. The Bear brakes, the Wilwood brakes, we have it in stock here. You can get it here. You know, the new prototype stuff, the adjustable rear trailing arms, the big wheel kits, we have them in stock here. So support the channel. Also, whenever you do need those products, we definitely want to sell them to you in-house here. So whenever we do give you the knowledge, if it's possible, if you already brought it, cool. Like, I give you this knowledge for the love of it because I love cars. I think it's important for people that's building these cars to know the things about these cars so you don't buy the wrong product. So, but as I did say, we do sell those products in. So for those guys that have called in and ordered products, I do appreciate you supporting the channel. But for those of you guys that didn't, when you do find out products and things that we putting you on, you know, ideas and things that you may need help with, give us a call. We could go ahead and order those parts and get it drop shipped to your location. So with that being said, I always tell the customers, whenever a new customer call me to, you know, schedule a bill in, and they'll tell me, I got this, I got that, I got this, and I tell them, stop buying parts. Wait till the car get in, let us, you know, dictate what it needs, and then we'll source the part for you, because we got a lot of stuff here that people bought that was the wrong part, and then now you stuck with it, and then you got to go buy the right part. Sometimes people buy bad spare parts that are like remove like metal. Okay, they don't have a roof panel for this car, so you have to, the customer had to source this off of another parts car hardtop. Well, he bought one that was, let's say 65-70% good. So the other, you know, 30%, 35% have to be either salvaged from this car or manufactured by hand. Like rust panels, got to cut this out and make this because that's rust eating through this. You need to make that here, you know. Also, you know, pieces here rotted out. If you see it here, that has to be made by metal, and then, you know, now you can go back on with the new roof. So when you buy parts, saying all that to say, the same thing with the floor pan. If you remember when we did the remove and replace floor pan on the 73 for my guy in Tampa, Professor Yahweh, he bought us a floor pan that was, you know, 85% good. So we had to salvage the metal that was still good on the original floor pan to use in union with the floor pan that he bought us, because it wasn't 100% perfect. So saying all that to say, make sure when you guys are buying panels, whatever shop you're going to get to build your car, make sure you be in contact with them before you purchase the piece. Let them at least get a video over to something and look at it before you buy it. If you already bought it, like this customer that bought the roof that I'm going to show you outside, the floor pan for this car, he already bought for Professor. He already purchased it. If you already got it, okay, we can make it work. But sometimes it kind of presents more work, because now we got to clean and prep the particular metal that we're saving on this car, because this same piece is rotted out on the new roof. You know, so now we got to clean, prep, detach that from the new roof to be able to weld the new skin to the old body support. What this is the body support behind the roof panel. This is a structured piece that gives you more support for your roof, and this is where your roof actually welds to. That's where all of these holes, when he drilled it out, if you've seen in the video, he drilled everything out and we got everything separated. You know, all of these parts was welded on. So all of this stuff had to come off. Now, these pieces, some of them will be salvaged off of the new roof, and we'll also, you know, have to maybe hand fabricate a couple pieces as well. But the importance of this, number one, we got a lot of dope work here at VTSV Auto. Don't forget it. Tell your mama, tell your uncle, tell your baby daddy. But also, remember when you buying these parts, contact your car builder. Make sure you're not buying a part that's going to create more work for you. If you can get a clean part, if that's the only one, okay, I get it. If that's all we can get it. But if you could find a better one, that's what I would prefer you to do. But we got it coming along. We're going to get this roof off, and we're going to get back at it and just keep on rocking and rolling with what we got going on. VTSV Auto, man, right parts, right place, right on time. Let's go. This is the customer's new roof that he brought us. You could tell it was, I don't know, was it stripped, or it looked like they maybe put a little primer on it and then the primer's coming back up. So all of this got to be stripped to the metal and prepped, but that's body work. The metal work, what we're talking about, the issue is the bottom side of the pieces. You can see the corrosion rot up in here, all at the bottom, where the wheel well parts on both sides, as well as the front pillars. The front pillars have a little, you know, a little corrosion in it as well, where you can see down the side of the A-pillars, you know, you see the little corrosion building up, you know. But the good thing, these pieces are actually good on the originals. So we'll keep what we can off of the original, and then all the things off the new one we need, we'll graft it in. But a lot of times when you buy pieces that have the corrosion and things like these do in there, you know, sometimes it create more problems having to take all of this stuff off and reuse what's on there, because it's two roofs now that you got to clean, prep to be able to marry into one, you know. So, but guess what? We built for it here at VTSV Auto, man. Let's go.